Hello, friends. Welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. I am Sarah Keller, the owner of Not Another Hat, and I'm coming to you live from right here inside the store, located in beautiful Hood River, Oregon. I'm actually literally right inside the door this time, so go figure. I do like to roam around during these chats, and what I want to show you today is behind me, so I figured this was as good of a place as any to set up. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you all are well. I know there's a lot of that COVID crap going around, at least here in this part of the country. And I think a lot of people might have ended up with it after that Flock Fiber Festival. So Julia and I are both very grateful that we managed to emerge unscathed. I'm sorry, I'm tinking with my hair. Yeah, and stay healthy. So thank goodness, knock on wood. Yeah, so many new things have arrived in the last, well, kind of 2 weeks, because last week's chat we spent devoted to talking about everything about our upcoming knit along. So I kind of skipped over some of the new stuff that had come in. And so I have a lot of beautiful things to show you, some very fun things to show you. But the very first thing I want to talk about is knit along. Just to touch base on that again, if you missed last week's chat with Ingrid, the replay is available. It is here in our Facebook page. If you go back to our live videos, it's also on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. That's Not Another Hat. It's also, we have links to it from our knit along information page. So I'm sure Julia will be sharing all of those links. So this is where Ingrid and I went through and shared all of our picks. We discussed the 4 designs that we're covering, 5 designs we're covering for the knit along, and shared some yarn recommendations, like our personal recommendations. So you can review that. If you're looking for help picking out yarn, shoot us an email, customer service, notanotherhat.com. I know Julia's already helped people put together some yummy yarn combinations. Still plenty of time to sign up, get your yarn. The knit along kicks off September 14th. Excuse me, man, September 14th. And Julia helped me remember what yarn I wanted to use, because this morning I had completely forgotten. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go back through the video, my own video, to watch which yarn I had selected. So I am pretty certain I'm going to be going with a mono awa for Pinnacle. That's the design I will be knitting for this knit along. It's Dando, 5 designs. Again, all the information's on our website. It's kind of a lot to just throw out in a recap, so you can get the details over there. So I am super excited about that. I think I might be choosing my color today before I leave the store. Oh. So do check it out. We would love to have you join us. It'll be a great way to kick off fall. It might be back to school season for the chillins in around the world, but for us knitters, we know what it really is, right? It's back to knitting. I mean, there's plenty of us that don't stop knitting throughout the summer months, but I know a lot of people do, because other hobbies come and take precedence when the sun is shining. So, okay, moving on. I'm going to talk about the gray sweater behind me, Mindy. She asked about this gray sweater. So right now we have a trunk show for the Lanas Light mini collection. So let me just go ahead and remind you what that is. Lanas Light minis is a new launch from Barocco. Comes with this cute little bag, project bag, with a wrist strap, and you get 6 mini skeins of Lanas Light. Oh, this is the colorway I'm using in my sweater. I'm making this sweater right here. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the yarn. It's just over here. This is my main color, and then I'm holding this fall palette. I know it's kind of dark in there, but that is my stripes color. So this is one of the designs in their collection. And if you buy any set of these Lanas Light minis, you will get a QR code for the whole collection. So I'm going to show you all of these designs in person, but they are all included with the purchase of one of these Lanas Light mini sets. So some of them just use the set, but some of them you buy some full skeins to go with. So like for the sweater, you buy full skeins of Lanas Light in a coordinating color. So this one was called Fall Forest. That's the one I'm using. Oh, I just threw that yarn on the floor. Let me see if I can't dig out all of the colorways. That's another Fall Forest. Oh, here's Warm Sunset. There's 4 different colorways. So golds, little bit of berry pinks, and a gray. And that's sunset. Here's Cool Beach. Oh, beautiful. Little coral and purple and kind of a warm brown gray and some blues, blue greens. There's one more, and it's a neutral colorway. This is all grays, blacks, black to gray. I mean, to white with grays in between. So you can make, one second, this beautiful colorwork cowl with just the set of Lanas Light minis. So this is called Carina, C-A-R-I-N-A. Isn't this super, super cute? So like a little shrug slash cowl, it just hangs around the neck. Like, it hangs kind of like this. This is ridiculous. I'm such a dork. So this is kind of how it hangs. At any rate, you don't need any supplemental full skeins to make this Carina cowl. And since I already took this one down, I'm going to show you. This is so, I love this so much. This is a granny square scarf. So you need just one full skein of Lanas Light to go with it. That would be what's cream here. And this scarf is called Birgit or Birgit, B-I-R-G-I-T. And so one mini pack and one, I want to make this really bad. I'm such a sucker for granny squares, anything. One mini pack and one full skein, and you can crochet this. So, I forgot to tell you, this colorway here is Warm Sunset. So this is the Warm Sunset colorway, and this is Fall Forest. This is the one I'm using in my sweater. So then we also have this gorgeous shawl, triangle shawl here, and this uses main skeins also, and then you use your minis down here in this really fun gradient edging. So stunning, simple triangle shawl. Very, I just love how like classic and understated it is with this edging. This shawl is called Edith, E-D-I-T-H. So this takes 3 balls of Lanas Light and then 1 mini pack for the edging. So cute. And then the sweater, last but not least. This is what I'm making. I'm not quite to the sleeve divide yet. And this is called Ingrid. Which is funny because I've made another sweater called Ingrid. So this will be my second Ingrid, 2 different sweaters. And then I have an Ingrid in my life. You all know her. So this takes 3 to 6 balls of the main color, like the full skeins. And that is to make sizes, it goes from a 36 to a 72. And then it takes 1 mini pack. So this is done in the Cool Beach colorway of minis, like in between here. And the main color is, where is it? Oh, Steel Cut Oats, 78102. So if you wanted to replicate this exact Ingrid, you would want Steel Cut Oats and the Cool Beach colorway. So check that out. I think it's a really, really great deal for the 6 mini skeins. And these are not like, I should have gone into a little bit more detail. These are not like tiny, tiny little minis. They're little 25 gram bullet balls. So you've got 96 yards in each one. So nearly 600 yards in one package. And then you get the whole collection also. So go check that out. It's super fun. We will, if you're around locally and you want to stop by and see these in person, we will have this for 1 more week before we have to ship it on to the next store. So it's right here inside the door if you want to come and take a peek. Okay, what's next on my list? Oh, I talked so long already, my tablet went off. Oh, okay, so this is just a really quick thing. There is a special Rhinebeck cowl that Tosh has come out with in collaboration with Shetland, Jameson's Shetland Spindrift. So what they've done is made a special color of Shetland and a special color of Silk Cloud and put it together in 2 colorways for this beautiful mosaic cowl, and it's their Rhinebeck cowl. So like their Rhinebeck design for this year. So we have those available for pre-order right now on our website. A limited quantity that we ordered. They will, I believe, ship September 1st. And so if you want to grab those, I have a feeling these are going to go really quick because the colors are so, so beautiful. And go check that out. I will show them, of course, when they get here, but I just wanted to let you know they are available for pre-order right now on our website. Okay. Next. One of our most exciting new things for fall is a whole line of yarn that's brand new to the US market called Lana. Now, Ingrid and I briefly talked about Lana last week because we both chose some Lana combinations for the knit along. But I wanted to go into it just a little bit more because it is such a special yarn. And I want to tell you why. So they are using, for a lot of their yarns, it's called super light, and it's a patented technique of milling merino that creates extra loft and softness, so that what you end up with is this delicious soft yarn that weighs next to nothing. So basically for their yarns, each ball has twice the yardage a ball of that weight typically would. So let's look at some examples. Okay, first I'll show you, nope, that's the wrong one. Here it is. This is Lana Como. It's one of their staples. It's a cute little ball. It's 25 grams. It's just a wee little thing. And this is 136 yards to 25 grams. And it's a DK weight. So basically, that's a typical yardage for a 50-gram DK. What this means is that this knits to DK gauge, no problem, but when you're done with your garment, it's half the overall weight that a garment would be typically in a DK weight wool. Does that make sense? So instead of weighing like 8 to 16 ounces when you're done, depending on, you know, the size of your sweater, it's going to weigh 4 to 8 ounces. It's crazy. So light, lovely, but still wool. And it's very breathable, and it's washable. So it's really, really great for kids stuff too. So I brought this precious little ball of Como over, but we also have Como Grande, which is a heavy worsted to bulky. So they come in a beautiful range of colors. I just grabbed one of each. They're stunning. I cannot wait to cast something on. So for the example of Como Grande, we're talking about a heavy worsted to a light bulky, but we have 136 yards to 50 grams, which again, that is way more yardage than you typically get in 50 grams for a heavy worsted light bulky. So very, very cool. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Go check these out, Como Grande. I'm going to show you some of the examples of some of the designs because they're beautiful. Okay, first of all, hello, cute baby. They have the sweetest little designs for babies and kids. These are all on Ravelry. You can find them all. Look at this. Hi. Go check these out. We have lookbooks here. The lookbooks are in German, so you can't actually use these. She's adorable. You can't actually use these to knit from, but all of the English versions are available on Ravelry. So really sweet, lovely. Those are their 2 baby booklets, but don't worry, there's beautiful grown-up stuff too. So this is a booklet of some basics. So really fun, kind of easy, quick accessories, etc. Although I would just love this basic gray sweatshirt sweater. How delicious would this be? And then there's another one. I've got some more here. There's just really beautiful designs. So go check it out on Ravelry, Lana yarns. And there's one more yarn though, because I haven't talked about them all yet. Jill is going to make the most adorable little camisole that, oh my gosh, the gal that makes the cute little camisoles. Oh, it almost came out of my mouth and I lost it. Jill's going to make it out of this. This little precious ball of fluff is Roma, and it is also from Lana. It is 80% cashmere, 20% silk. And it's a blown yarn. It is just absolutely, it doesn't weigh anything. So this is just a 20-gram ball, not even 25, 20-gram ball with 175 yards. And there's just the sweetest, most lovely, elegant pastel colorways. There's 5 colorways. So this, I just want to like whoosh this right into the ether so that you could feel it. It's absolute luxury. This would make a really fun Sophie scarf, like with one ball, if you just wanted a little sweet something to wear around your neck. Okay, so that wraps up Lana. Go check it out. If you have any questions about Lana or like what you should do with it, by all means, reach out. We would love to help you. Oh, Martha, that's a great question. Martha asked, what's a blown yarn? That's probably a really weird term if you don't know what that means. So blown yarn means there's a casing that is knit, a thin little tube basically, and then the fibers are blown into it to fill it out and make it round. So in this case, I am guessing, I would need to double check this, but that the casing is the silk. The 20% silk is a knitted tube of silk, and then the cashmere fibers are blown into that tube to fill it out. And that's part of why it can be so feather light, because they're kind of blown in a little jumble and they create air and space. Whereas when you typically are making a yarn, the fibers are aligned and they get twisted together and it's a little more dense. So hopefully that helps. Yes. Other new treasures. There's more yarn. I can tell it's almost fall because the stuff is rolling in. And it's just going to be like this, like right on through the end of the year. So buckle up, friends. I hope y'all ready to make some stuff. This is brand new, and Ingrid and I also touched on it. It's fawning from Universal, and it is 70% baby alpaca, 30% wool, and it is absolute yumminess. It feels amazing. It's light. It is soft, and the palette is stunning. Whole range of colors. So it's a DK weight yarn. Check this out. And then also new from one of Universal's brands, Rico Essentials, the most beautiful glittery mohair. This is a mohair silk blend like we are typically used to, you know, like a lot of that are out there right now, but it has the most little subtle touch of shimmer, and it's soft. It doesn't feel gross and scratchy like sometimes metallic shimmer yarns do. You wouldn't know it has the shimmer unless you had your eyes open. And this comes in some really beautiful colors too. I've got like a really pale pink here and the aqua here. So go check that out. That's called Glamorous Glitter. Okay, that's so much stuff. Okay, now I have to show you some of the most fun little accessories that have arrived in the last week. So fun. I'm sorry in advance, because I'm going to be tempting you all with all of this. I know. First up, I have to show you these beautiful little page tabs. They come in the most fun colors. There's 40 little stickies per package, and they are for marking your pages. So marking parts of patterns you want to reference, marking books, marking pattern books, or whatever books, cookbooks, anything. They are adorable, and they are on our website now. They're Bookaroo sticky page tabs. I just couldn't resist because they were so cute, and I love colors, and I love office supplies. Oh my gosh. Not quite as much as I love yarn, but maybe really, really close. Also, look at, we now carry tins of sardines. Just kidding. I mean, that's what it says they are, is tins of sardines, but in reality, people, check it out. They are, I'm gonna see if I can't open this without spilling it. They are also, oh, I spilled one, adorable little page markers, bookmarks, that are fish. They're little sardines, and they are just like a whole plethora of different colors and designs. They are so, so cute. So, and plus, wouldn't this tin just be really fun to keep stuff in after the fact? So they're called sardines, and they're little clip-on page markers for helping you keep your place. So I just could not resist these things because I know there's this little crossover in following patterns between like our world and the office supply world, and I'm here for it. So those are some new accessories. And then we just got in something we ordered back at market, and it finally is ready. And I have to show you. So I'm going to open this up here. These are tail minders. Hopefully I can open the container without breaking a seal or anything. Okay, I think I can. Oh, I grabbed the sheep. So if you don't know what a tail minder is, they're so cute. They're little woodcuts, little laser woodcuts, and you wrap your tails around them, and then they hold your tails and keep your tails from getting messy and fuzzed out while you're working on your project. Because sometimes you might need those tails to sew your ends in, or to seam, or to do whatever. There's 10 in each container, and there's different animals. I brought the sheep over. There's the most adorable little zebras. Can you see them in there? There's cats, and there's something else. There's a fourth one that I'm forgetting. So check those out. They're super fun. And okay, last but not least, God, I've been going on for 21 minutes. So I'm so sorry I didn't bring the kitties over here. I think that's because there's already only one left. I'm going to have to order more kitties. Though we have a lot of cat lovers here, myself included. A lot of cat ladies. So if you are looking for the kitties, we will definitely get them back in because those went fast. This is the last thing that we've been waiting for from market in the accessories department. Look at this. It's a cute little macaron. And inside is a treasure trove of useful accessories. So let's take a peek. How am I going to do this without spilling it? Okay, maybe I can balance. Super snips, a little llama with a pearl string, the little tubing you can use to put your stuff on hold. Oh my God, this is really close for my eyes. They're trying really hard not to focus. Highlighter tape, this adorable little faux leather stitch marker set with all these little sheep hanging off of it. These clippy stitch markers here, you can clip stuff into the end and put it on. Oh my gosh, I'm having a focus problem. Like it's like hurts to look down right here. These are adorable little sew-on sheepy and llama-y like little tags that you can put like, you know, on the edges of hats. And then there are several more of the clippy stitch markers. And these little guys that you can use on the ends of your pearl strings, like when you have something on hold to keep it secure. Oh, that was tough. So all of this comes in this cute little macaron storage tin, or not tin, but you know, container. And the lid pops on, boom, and you can toss it in your bag. So they come in assorted colors, so it's kind of random what color you might get, but they're all like little macaron pastels. It's purple and blue and pink and green, I think. And so really, really adorable little kit. Woo! That was a doozy, eh? I went through it all though. I did it. It's only been 23 minutes. If you've hung in this entire time, kudos to you. That's a lot of me to listen to. So I hope that you all have a lovely week. Next week is the fourth Tuesday, the last Tuesday of the month. So we're going to have my new tradition of my whip reckoning. So tune in next Tuesday to find out if I've made any progress at all, or if I've just cast on new things. I'll let you guess what the answer is. Okay, everybody. Have a wonderful week. May it be full of yarny goodness. And I will see you same time, same place next Tuesday. Toodaloo.